Why I stopped drawing every day. If you're like me, then you follow a lot of incredible artists that inspire you to be just like them. Whether they're in the animation industry, professional illustrators, or well-known art influencers, they always seem to be posting something new, incredible, and beautiful every single day. Whenever I see that, I think, well, if they can post incredible stuff every day, then so can I. And I try to do that, and then I get burnt out. Burnt out on art, burnt out on social media, burnt out on my passion, something that I love, drawing. I used to draw every day for 12 or more hours, studying, learning, watching all their tips and all their tricks and tutorials. Putting everything I learned into practice, I would go all out every day for months and months, all so I could improve and be just like them one day. But all that practice and drawing every day took its toll on me. Luckily, it didn't give me carpal tunnel. It just made me hate drawing. I stopped drawing every day because I fell out of love with drawing. I was drawing so often, trying to build up a social media following. I was trying to prove to the professionals that I could be just like them by going at a pace that they did. But trying to keep up with the algorithm made me burn out. And even though I love to make these new drawings every day, the lack of engagement on each post, plus the amount of care I had put into each drawing, hurt and discouraged me from wanting to continue. I have experienced burnout before, but I'll save that for a different video. But was this really burnout? In a way, I'd say yeah, it totally was. But I'd also say it was a little bit different because I have experienced burnout before, and it did not feel this way. This felt somehow worse. It wasn't like I was tired of drawing. It was that I started to hate drawing. Like the act of putting a pencil on paper or a stylus on screen. I was losing care for a gift I worked so hard for, and that was what scared me. I guess I really developed a major complex with drawing. It wasn't just social media, and it wasn't just living up to expectations. It was my whole approach to drawing and art and creation and the industry and just everything kind of added up. I think the thing that really got me was expectation. The expectation to live up to a certain standard I held for myself, or to reach a certain engagement level, or to have a certain following number, or even just trying to prove something to myself that, you know what, I could do what they could do, and not living up to those expectations. And I was losing my, not just passion, but it wasn't even fun anymore. It was too technical. I was thinking too much. It was no longer something that I enjoyed. I had been putting off drawing for so long because I realized I was avoiding expectations and not living up to my potential. You see, I have this thing where once I hit this threshold of, oh, I made it here, I can draw this incredible thing, I get afraid sometimes that maybe I can't live up to it. Maybe I peaked and that one drawing is suddenly unattainable, I can never draw it again. And it actually happened last year during Mermaid. I drew this really pretty mermaid that I really loved, and then all of a sudden I was like, I can't do this again. It was too good, too scary, too intimidating, even though I created it and I knew I could possibly create another one, and I did. I made another one and it was really nice, but I was too scared to post it because then it meant, I don't know, like it was a series, and I had to live up to that expectation that I created for myself over and over and over, and that scared me. And honestly, that was really hard to do because every single time I was drawing, I was I was approaching every drawing like as if I had to be extremely technical, like I had something to prove. And I wasn't allowing myself to have fun anymore, which is the whole point of why I fell in love with drawing in the first place. That was what made me realize it was time for me to stop drawing and to do something new. So I stopped drawing altogether and I started writing instead. You see, I'm a storyteller, and though my forte is character design, my true love is storytelling. So, I took a break from drawing, and I started writing instead. I started writing new stories with new worlds and new characters. And I love these new worlds. The more I wrote about them, the more I realized I needed to draw them. I don't remember how much time had passed, but You see, while I was writing, I also had to find a way for myself to fall back in love with drawing. I had to teach myself how to draw for fun instead, and that was what I think worked for me. I made silly doodles of characters that I made up on the spot, with no stories, no expectations, and no stress. I allowed myself to just enjoy the process of making art, instead of fearing not being able to live up to my own expectations and getting let down by the lack of engagement from social media posts. By making sure that I had fun while drawing, I fell back in love with drawing altogether, and this time I wasn't as afraid of social media. Before I knew it, I was back to drawing at my regular level and doing what I love. It was then that I realized I needed to take those days off, because not only did I need to know that I needed to love what I was doing, but I needed to know why I was doing it. And it wasn't for social media, and it wasn't to prove something to anyone else. I needed to know that I love drawing because it's my passion. And finding my passion again felt really good, because now I knew it's not just about technical skill, it's not just about social media or clout or building a following. It's about doing what you love and understanding that what you love isn't just something that you have to monetize. And sometimes the thing that you love can just be things that you love doing. And what I love doing is drawing and sharing them with my friends. And that's why I stopped drawing every day, so I could save my passion. Pretty much, I guess what I'm saying is just don't let yourself get caught up in the social media and the, comparisons and expectations and stuff. Make sure that you love drawing, make sure that you're doing what you love, and do it to entertain yourself. I know that that's kind of cliche, but when you don't think of the numbers, when you don't think of the social media, when you don't think of the things that make it not fun, the things that make you take it too seriously, it makes it not something that you can enjoy anymore. And art's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be a form of self-expression, or a way to get out something cathartic that you would need release from, or something, like, not to get too technical or like sentimental, but I really think that there's something there that you really need to allow yourself to take a break here and there, and just don't do what I did. Don't stop drawing and then like hate yourself and hate drawing. Make sure that you allow yourself to love drawing and love what you do, because at the end of the day, I think that drawing is one of the most beneficial hobbies or interests or talents, skills, anything you want to call it, because there's something to it that nothing else has, and that's letting something inside your soul out, and you should love that. I don't know, whatever. Have fun. Oh yeah, and please don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and share with a friend. Everyone says something about the notification bell, but honestly, I don't know what it does. So please click it and let me know what happens. Feel free to comment down below what you thought of my art or my video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.